Is it like a real life story?
Yes. Real life is worse.
So I was very raw, right?
저는 잘못한 게 없는데요.
She lives with a teacher.
How do I know
저
that?
어디로 가는지 알고
She just started. I don't know the background. I don't know anything about this. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know anything. Is this a documentary?
Kinda.
What's the title?
한공주. That's just the name. The meaning is 공주 is princess. The Han is one.
Okay. I didn't know Korea have open train like this.
Now they are all blocked because
Yeah.
they prevent coming. But yeah, before it was open
Means Korea changed a lot.
a lot. 2014. It's like a burglary.
당분간 우리 집에 지내.
So something happened to her.
공주야 너 잘못 안 한 거 다 알아. 근데 그게 아니야. 잘잘못은 법원 가서 따지는 거고 사람 사는 세상에 뭐 잘못했다고 죄인이고 그렇지 않았다고 그러지 않은 것도 아니야. 알려서도 좋을 게 없잖아.
I need for it to get out.
조용히 처리하고 있어.
So this is his mom's house.
너 진짜 사고 친 거 아니지?
아들이 뭘로 보고 빨리 들어봐.
What kind of person ask a teenager?
I mean, she's just being a mom. Uh-oh. Seemed like she was a or something.
선생님 계세요?
Do you know who that is? The lady? The nurse?
선생님 계세요.
She looks familiar.
She's from 우영우. 한바다 boss.
No. She's taller.
어디가 불편하세요?
영상 촬영을 알아서 갑니다.
Doctor. Yeah. That's her.
몇 살 보이니? 41.
She's in.
Wow, late 40s.
나쁜 짓 한 건 아니지? 난 신앙 있는 사람이야. 난 널 믿을 거야.
Do you think she's a nice lady?
I think she is.
한공주 사실대로 얘기 안 해.
I think she was. So they want her to identify who did it.
어린 년 둘이 인간 좀 팔리고 있어.
I like the storytelling. Even though I don't know what I just love the.
How they put everything together.
Yes.
Like make you curious.
Yes. This is suspense. And the acting is very natural. And this is 2014. Wow. I love the way the director is positioning the camera, the way they're capturing the picture. It's brilliant. Looks like a good movie,
I see.
like a good story.
아빠.
사장님 늦게 들어오신다고 했는데?
So he's like stealing. She used to work here a long time ago. It looks like he was hit. You see what the director
Pest. I
did?
see, it's a pest.
Yes.
What? Daddy?
I think he's been bullied. He's been bullied to take more things from his dad. Well, you just see, this is what I'm talking about. The storytelling is just like perfect. And I see how I connected very easily. She wants to learn how to sing.
우리 아카펠라를 해. 너 목소리 되게 매력적이더라. 같이 할래?
나 아니? 어? 야,
How is she?
16, I won't be surprised, 15.
Who is she? Maybe she's her mom?
여기 어떻게 알고 왔어?
How in the world is she alone without a mom,
너무 많이
without her dad, living with a stranger? It's ridiculous.
엄마도 요즘 힘들어.
She's your daughter.
아직 너무 그래. 엄마 나 그냥 엄마도 보고 싶었어.
Really?
누구야?
에휴 아무도 아니야.
Maybe they just stepped that in.
It can't be stepdaddy if she's not accepted.
She was watching.
왜? 이것도 녹음했어? 네가 길을 잃을까 봐.
영업 끝났는데요.
She came back to get to know the guy.
글쎄.
She drunk?
봤어요. 야안 돼? 맞잖아.
Just to pick his lip.
You know, she's like traumatized. After for 3 years, you haven't seen your mom, and you see your mom is like with another guy and she's saying, oh, I gotta go. I mean, she's like acting out. So he's running away.
I mean, you gotta do that to your husband, not her.
Women will blame the husband. They didn't just say the woman, okay, walk away. No. First, and then husband.
Did you see me doing that?
I know.
동현이라고 아니? 그럼 끝까지 잡았다더라고. 시켜서 했다고.
I think she was. See, this was what happened. I think.
키스 해봤어?
I think that's.
몇 명이야? 40. 오, 날라리. 근데 사람은 아니야. 그럼?
That nightmare.
44번째. 사전은 재수 없으니까 한 번 더. 이렇게 매일해서 1000번을 채워주리라.
She's trying to break her out of a shell. It's like she's so traumatized. Yeah, looks like him. Soju, 백세주.
그냥 볼 필요 없고 그냥 또 사인만 하니까.
Do you think that is a nice guy?
He's quite pitiful.
힘이 있어야 돼.
He feels bad for himself.
I mean, what kind of relationship? Is it sister or what?
No, they're just out drinking.
앞으로 동현이 괴롭히지 마.
왜?
그럼 왜 괴롭히는 건데? 하지 마.
What's that? What was that? What was that?
아,
What was that?
경고하는데 명령하면. 그게.
So I think that's where the started from there.
Yeah. I think the glory writer get motivated from this story too. The stapler and sign.
혹시 여기 항공주 학생 있어요?
See, that's why she didn't want her face. That is so wrong for them to do that. This is like super harassment. That's what happened. So he's the one that did it.
이거 맞습니까?
They were gorilla mask.
That's why she got that infection. Each and every one of them were taking turns on her. Oh my god. So the dad saw it.
에휴, 내가 먼저 체크를 했어야 하는 건데 집에서 당분간 근신하고 있어.
They should call the police to arrest the parents.
Exactly.
I don't know if Korea does that too, but American school, without showing your ID or something, you cannot just go in.
America is different. The parents will come to school if they did that to their kids. You can't even talk to someone else's kid without the mother there. It's so funny how nobody's even like helping her. I swear, if I came into that house, are you kidding? Dead bodies, man. God help me. Drink. Why are you drinking? You have a daughter. She's alone, At least they're not putting a picture. Maybe it's against the rule to put a picture. Would they put it if they find a picture?
But they don't even put on the
name.
I forgot the name. Crime. It's a picture there too. They do.
Oh, okay. America, everybody's just looking for a picture.
Yeah.
We got a picture first. I mean, bad people get punished. I like America. I mean, I like, if you're bad, yeah, well, good luck. Korea is like so nice, man. All those people are just like chilling, relaxing. No. Did somebody record it? They recorded it?
Yeah. Let's spread on like this. She's calling to phone your friend. Be with her. It's too much.
Everybody's shocked. They can't believe what happened to her.
The music makes me very sad.
No, it doesn't make me sad. It makes me
Yeah.
angry. Very angry. You don't even understand.
Oh, why beg alone? Please.
It looks like she jumped.
왜 그렇게 수영 열심히 해? 다시 시작해보고 싶을까 봐.
Oh, in case I want to start over.
내 맘이 바뀔 수도 있으니까.
What is that? Is that like shark or something?
I think that she's dreaming.
No, babe. I think she committed because her bag was on the. Wow. Who's the director? We gotta look at the films that he has made because
what's
that's
good?
yeah. I think he has a brilliant mind.
이수진 independent movie.
You know what?
Oh, that was his first long take.
I mean, what do you think? Have you seen this movie before?
I never seen this movie, but I never seen this movie, but I know the.
You heard of the story?
Yes.
Was it like a real life story?
Yes. Real life is worse.
I know that there's evil in this world. So this is why I'm very, very cautious with everything that I do. It's not because I'm afraid of people. It's because I'm afraid of what I would do to people. You have to teach your kids that they want to be exposed to. They want to have this. They want to have this. Before you know it, you get drawn into peer pressure causes you to get into trouble that you don't want to, that you weren't. Kids don't know this, right? Know how evil other people can be. Very, very sad to see that she went through that. I mean, that's very, very devilish of some kids, man.
Real story was worse. 진짜 her daddy was alcoholic.
But
44 kids.
did those kids go to prison?
No.
They're still alive?
Yes. And then you know what happened? The town people say, police said, what did you do? You didn't behave well.
You brought it
Yes.
on. You were egging them on.
And then you know what their parents say? Think about it. Woman is acting like this and who's not gonna have a sleep with her?
Yeah.
So
well,
everybody blame her.
But see, there is this saying that it takes two, right? So maybe she was bored. She wanted to have fun, and it turns out to be very, very a worse nightmare for her. That is what the other parents are saying. And this is why you see me, I am very, very strict. I want you home by this time. This is the reason why. I mean, regardless of what she did, the fact is, it should not warrant that kind of treatment. You say, oh, kids have to be kids. Well, you know what? It's true. Kids have to be kids. Other kids have to be kids too. In my opinion, it is better to be safe than sorry. In the end, you cannot blame the girl. I cannot say you cannot blame the guy. There is decency. There is being respectful. It did not cover what you said.
So in the real story, there's involved like 129 student was involved with this.
129?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But it was more than that. Just
Because they were blackmailing her and using her.
also policeman was like a guy's side because
Right, because
it's a-
everybody's thinking for their son's future.
and it's a small town. They know each other. Who has more money? Who has more power is the winning game. And then they had a vote. Who has more vote? And the town people blame her. Why you make our town look bad? Because of you didn't act well. And the policeman said, I don't understand. How come you've been doing this for 1 year and then you couldn't tell anybody?
It's abuse. People that are being abused, their mind is so damaged, and it's like they're in this nightmare that they cannot get themselves out. I just feel so bad for her, and it angers me that those guys, they even want to say, oh, she did it. It angers me.
She had a very hard time. They didn't get enough punishment, the boys, because they are teenager. In Korea law, if you are a teenager and you commit some, they don't have any crime record.
But do they have their picture everywhere, their names?
They didn't. So you know what happened? now it's a big issue in Korea because they didn't get enough punishment. Some YouTuber upload their face.
Oh, where? Can I see? I want to see.
Actually, that's against the law in Korea.
No, this is 2024. They must put all their faces out there.
They live very good life.
Put it together.
She's a police now. She's a
That's the woman?
yeah. She's a girlfriend of the bad guys, and then she say because of her. That's not my friend's fault. My boyfriend doesn't have any fault because of her, and then she become police now. So some YouTuber goes to her police station and then do the like, if we don't fire her, she doesn't deserve this job. What kind of mind person can be police like that?
I like it.
Yeah, they are outing their face.
Good.
Yeah.
But it's only 1-2 people. We need more.
There's a 44, so they are founding now like 7 people now, but they keep uploading. The Volvo
I think
company.
it's possible to get all of them because if you go that guy,
they
all his
yes.
pictures, his yearbook pictures, all those kids that they hang with, they're all part of it.
So some parents, if they bring some brother-in-law, so where are you from? Oh, I am from Myeong. Then they say, no, you cannot be my daughter's husband. So those age who from Myeong, their parents are assumed you must relate to that event because it was really widely
So sad.
all like
Was there like a public debate?
back in the day. I don't remember exactly the number, but more than half of people blamed her.
But where is the woman? Does she have a face? Does she have a picture?
Why do you not know the victim's face?
Why not? Because
The victim's face is nowhere, and then
Okay,
it's not
good.
a right thing to curious about victim. We gotta.
the reason I think
In
is
America,
that
they put on the victim's
the
face too.
victim should come out and speak up.
She's nervous because don't you see how the parents are just keep chasing
Babe,
her?
do you see Me Too? This is 2024.
But she's still in living nightmare.
I think the only way she's gonna get peace of mind is if those people are punished.
But they already. But it's by the law. You cannot do the same thing to sentence again. You can't.
I'm not saying to sentence again to take them through the court. They should have social justice.
That's what happened now.
Again, that's what I'm saying. If I was her, I would come out and say the thing. Because it's her freedom to speak, right?
So she's so afraid she can't even sleep without her.
Poor thing.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
because
Must be
of
tough for her.
the parents keep chasing her, disturbing her, so she couldn't even continue to go to high school. She has to drop off, and no high school want to upset her.
It's just maybe she's already moved on. Maybe she doesn't care anymore.
She called one YouTuber, and then she said, "Please help me. I have a so difficult situation. Can you listen to my story?"
She did.
Yes, but her sister and everybody else say later, well, can you delete that video and then can you delete me from your contents?
Okay.
So she's like,
She's trying to keep herself.
Yes, she's still in the shock. Don't you remember the last time? The Glory girl, she was trying to fight with the word that who was disturbing her. It's not easy. It's a
Yes.
never-ending story. You're fighting with like 44 people plus their family plus their friends. Like you are all alone.
But babe, look, you can be a living dead person with trauma like that. I think the only way you liberate yourself is to speak out truth. If you don't want to speak out truth, it's like you're killing yourself. Write your story so that other people can learn from it and not get into that kind of situation. If you don't say your truth, other people will make up truth for you, which could be lies. So that's just me. I mean, if you look at it right now, it is one-sided story. You don't really know what the truth is. The truth shall set you free. That for me is freedom. When you're so wronged like that.
She's been saying to people what happened and then what happened.
What do you
What she
mean?
got?
What do you mean she's been saying? What do you mean by that?
Well, back in the day,
Yes, see what you're just saying? Back in the day. She's not a kid anymore. It's a very, very controversial story. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. Now, she probably have her own kid. She probably have husband. She has, I don't know what her life story is. My point is, in this world, you cannot let other people suffocate you. you cannot oppress somebody and then just expect them to just stay there.
Well, I just think that it's not right to say that because of she didn't do this, she didn't do this. It's not a right thing
I'm
to
not
do.
saying she did. I'm saying you have to own your story, especially if your story is a societal controversy. If it's something that affects the society, you need to set the record straight.
Everybody about their
To be honest with you,
situation.
they've already killed her. Now, if you survive from that, oh my God. It's very infuriating for me when I saw the movie. I mean, what was depicted in the movie that was real life, infuriating. Obviously, you cannot want to get away with it. If you look at a story like this, what do you take from it? Do you take anger from it? Or do you take something and say, well, how can I prevent something like this? How can I live my life so that something like this never happens to my kids? Or my kids never do this to someone else? How can I learn from this? An idle mind is the devil's workshop. You want to be creative, something you want to do to express yourself. That keeps your mind busy. Some creative outlet is something you have to train your kids on. Of course, very sad.
Yeah.
So
I want to show you one thing. Okay? This was independent movie with a very low budget, but this one got big hit.
yeah,
And then she got award. This is like a Korea Oscar. 한공주?
yeah,
That's her.
but she deserves it.
Rare case because she's from independent movie and everybody else is well known, like lots of budget film.
She was a great actress. I mean, like a lot of other Korean actors I've seen, they're very, very good. But what are you having them do? What story are you telling? That's what makes the difference.
I know that this story is based on the real story. So each time that movie scene reminds me of that real story, I feel like it really goosebumps. And
When I heard it's a true story, did the real person come out and tell a story? No. Just pieces of information here and there that they used to make this movie. So it's really not real because they don't have the true story. But the movie itself, the story, it's very sad. What the director put together is a very, very sad and very, very infuriating as far as I'm concerned. And then the storyline saying the brother gave her a drink because the brother was being abused. Drink it, right? I just think the director, the way they put the storyline together is very, very solid because that brother probably wasn't there. So that means somebody else that she trusted made her drink that drink.
the real life, somebody else
Exactly.
who's have a trust with her
That
brought
she
her
had
in.
a crush on or
Right.
something betrayed
Yes.
her.
Yes.
So it's a very sad story. You have to be absolutely super careful because you just don't know who you're going to meet. And understanding that anything can happen to you and you can protect yourself and defend yourself. That is the best you can do. Inhuman, what those kids did to that girl, poor girl.
So if it was America, what kind of punishment they're gonna get?
There are things like this in America that occurred.
And then what happened to the...
It's the same. It's kind of like the same thing because the perpetrator, they figure out a way to make the girl the one that's asking for it.
Right, because they had
It's
money.
everywhere. Parents are rich. They're trying to put everything under the table or whatnot. But the difference is in America, if your face is captured somewhere, yeah, it's a very tough situation because some of those kids may be innocent. The ones that are really evil, you never know them. There is a case actually in America where college kids, some girls, and they said some of those girls, they wanted the kids because their parents were rich, that they were the one asking for it. I mean, there were a lot of stories like that in America too. Even though you think they did it, now their lawyers have made the girl look bad.
I see.
You know?
But when you search internet, you see their face.
Yeah.
You will-
Yeah, but what can you do? You can't do nothing because this is, again, the only thing you can do. Prevention is better than cure. You never know what you're asking for. That's
more I told, more sicker.
No, you have to learn from it. I know it's not easy, babe, but when you get it off your chest, freedom. So
But
really,
is society gonna protect me?
it's
That's
gonna,
the thing. I mean, I say everything,
What
and
you-
then I found the dead body next day.
what you are looking for is not redemption from society, but redemption from you. Peace of mind from you. There are some people in prison that says, I am innocent. For 50 years they will be saying this, and they're at peace because they know they didn't do it. And then one day you find, oh, this is just the way the world is, you know? I mean, sometimes you have peace from saying truth.
She already said the truth, and then judge found it.
Saying the truth to the legal system so that other people are punished is one thing. Saying the truth from yourself so that the world hear from you is another. We cannot talk about the case like this. We can just learn from the experience. You know?
I just hope nobody go through this experience anymore.
I enjoyed the movie, not because of the story, but because of the acting. I thought it was really great storytelling. Great cast. Just very fluid and well done. Well made. They got my emotions up. So I think the director did a fabulous job.
Yeah, you don't look like a bold at all.
Are you kidding me? This doesn't even look like 2014. No. Really good movie. This one is, wow, the storytelling is just deep. Another great Korean production. Tell us what you think. Like, subscribe, and follow us for more. We wanted to watch something a little different.
저는 그 사건을 알고 있어서 그냥 그 사건을 더 눈여겨서 봤지만 저희 남편은 영화로 봐가지고 약간 이게 관점이 달랐던 것 같아요. 네, 지금 되게 마음이 안 좋아요.
Yeah, and I just want to say, I was kind of emotional in a lot of places. So very, very emotional because I didn't like what I saw at all. So I was very raw, right? Interesting movie. Good job. Thanks for watching.
근데 저희 모두 같은 편이니까 만약에 혹시라도 영상을 보셨다면은 저희는 모두 응원하고 있다는 거 아셨으면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 네, we are so into what happened in the real life, so I want to add more questions. Like, there's a lot of bad character there, so who is the baddest?
Characters.
Yes.
I think the cop, the police guy, was really, if that's true, the police guy was, for me, was very shameful, the behavior. But obviously, kids that did that to her, they're evil, right? The way the parents acted, I would call it selfish, not necessarily bad, because they're just trying to protect their kids.
But they don't care about her, and the only thinking about their kids is bad.
And it's by nature, right? Parents, you always want to listen to your child first. If your child is looking at you in the eye and saying, Mommy, I didn't do it, you have to believe your child, So, and you're not knowing the full story of what's going on. You can't really blame them for defending their child. But the law enforcement people, for a cop to be bribing her because the parents, so that whole behavior was really bad. I just think it's really sad.
Do you think the police is worse or the 항공주's parents are worse?
Definitely police.
Yeah, interesting. I thought the 항공주's parents is worse than them.
It's a mental problem. You could blame them, but they weren't in their right mind. Now, you can punish them all you want, but you go against nature, you're not winning. I think the dad was more of a drunk because of what he knew happened. The mom, on the other end, that was just disgrace for me. For a parent to abandon their child is the worst sin. She was so alone.
Yeah, nobody.
So this is why she was trying to connect with someone and was betrayed.
What do you think about the ending that she jumped in the water and then I want to just ask you what's the condition of her mind?
The idea of understanding that no one is on your side and no one believes you is very, very heavy to carry. So I think she gave up.
You think she's tried to...
I think so. Because why would she jump off a bridge?
But she was swimming there. Then she was going...
Look, I think if you want to swim, there are so many places you can go swim, but to jump off a bridge doesn't make any sense.
I was editing, so I go over one more scene. That when she registered swimming class, and then she asked the lady, "Do you think I can float?" Something like this. And then what she answered is that just lie down on the water, everybody can float. You gotta know how to go forward, right? So I think it's kind of life lesson for me to hear that. If you don't do anything, you can live. You can just alive, right? But if you don't try to swim and go forward, you're not living your life. You know what I mean?
I see.
Ending scene, she was jumping to the water where she was frustrated. She had so much negative things, and then she's swimming, going forward.
But was she swimming?
Yes.
No. She fell and everything just went.
No, she was keep swimming, and then the music la 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 la.
It may be a point that the director was trying to make, but I didn't catch it.
Oh, okay.
The movie did not show a triumphant woman coming out and getting over her burden. The movie portrayed a woman that jumped from a bridge into the water. That act in itself is just symbolical with bad. You could read anything you want to read to it, but at first glance, what I saw was someone.
It's kind of interesting. The lady, the homeowner, was saying that I have a faith. I think trust is very important. And then she's cheating on someone's husband. And then policeman, oh, I'm a policeman. And then, oh, can you sign here? There's somebody I know asked me, looks like they are nice people, but in the back, they are like so old, disgusting people. You know what I mean?
What they may do to you may be very, very hurtful. But in the end, it is a blessing because you don't know how far you would have gone with that kind of person. Is a blessing. Learn from it, move on, stay away from people like that. This world is about moving on and celebrating the people you want to celebrate, right? Relying on people and getting completely disappointed. Take their disappointments and thank them. It's their loss because you know who you are. So move on.
Yeah, move on. I like that.
In the end, it is what you do that matters.
Right.
Okay, enough. No.
Okay, bye.